JB, can you just take us through that final minute? Obviously, some big shots from Cat there at the end, and some big shots by TSJ as well. But just how did you see things play out in that final play on last minute?
Well, I mean, they made some tough ones. There are situations where, we didn't close out strong enough, where we helped a little bit too much in positions where we didn't have to. But again, it was great offensive players making offensive plays down the stretch.
What did you see from K? Obviously, triple-double that he led the charge in the third quarter. Just how much did he step up and do?
It's just what he's been doing. He's been that guy for us all year. We knew, we were going to have to rebound the ball. I thought he did a great job on the defensive boards. He's got to carry us a lot on the offensive end of the floor. The burden is heavy on him, but I think he comes through for us, over and over again.
Coming back down from 16 points, can you just take us through what was clicking for you guys in the second half?
Yeah, I think it started, at the end of that second quarter. That group was playing with great energy. They were scrappy. They played with great quickness and speed. But the effort kicked up because it was a struggle early for us to kind of find it. But we found a way to just keep it within 12. And then we were able to go on that little run in the quarter. And I think that gave us some life going into the second half and some belief that we could get it done.
JB, to have last game end the way it did, and then this game, a substantial lead on your guys' end, and then it come down to the final seconds. In your experience, how do you coach through that and improve from there?
I mean, again, we are learning our way through every challenge that's in front of us, and I think our guys have done a great job of learning from one moment to the next. Obviously there's some things where I can help our guys more down the stretch, and I can be better, and I will be. But just understanding where our shots are coming from, who's getting those shots, the spacing on the floor, and those types of things. But, again, it's my responsibility to help these guys because they want to learn and they want to get better. That's what I'm here for.
Coach, despite the disappointing loss, that was easily one of the most electric atmospheres that this building has ever experienced. How much of a boost did the crowd give you guys today?
I mean, it was awesome. I think both games have been phenomenal. It's one of the best environments that I've ever been in a home court situation for sure. And our guys feed off that. Like, our guys care about what the fans think about them, how they feel about them, and they play for them. And that's when you've got something special. And I'm hoping that, again, the longer we're together, that this continues to build. And this is the way it is every night, regular season and playoffs.
JB, did you like the shot Cade got at the end with 8 seconds, whatever, and then the ensuing shot where there was no call? What did you think of that?
Cade got his shot. He got to his spot, and he got to his shot, and and had the shot that he liked and that we all like. And I trust Cade to take that shot, 100 times in a row. And again, you go back and look at the film. The guy leaves his feet. There's contact on Tim Hardaway's jump shot. I don't know any other way around it. There's contact on his jump shot. The guy leaves his feet. He's at Timmy's mercy. And I repeat, there's contact on his jump shot.
Just one quick follow-up, if I could. The turnover issue, repeat, I know there was a scrappy game, but how do you clean that up?
We have to do better with our spacing. If you look at a lot of our turnovers, they came from playing in small spaces, and they're long and athletic and physical. So if you're going to play in small spaces against that length and that physicality, they get a ton of deflection. So our perimeter spacing can be better to create larger windows for our guys to have outlets when they drive, but things that we can correct, and we've got time to do it.
You didn't hit your first three-pointer until about 7:30 in the second quarter, and I think you only had 2 in the first half. Was that more New York, or the shots just not falling for you?
No, I liked our looks. I'll say it again, our guys are doing a great job of creating for one another, finding windows, driving to the basket, getting pressure, finding their outlets. Just hadn't fallen for us on a consistent basis. But, again, our guys keep doing the right things, and I appreciate them for that.
JB, why is it so hard to finish in the playoffs? Is it just called a little differently? Is it just so physical? But ultimately, why is it so hard to finish?
Again, they do let you play more physical. Some people get to play more physical. I'll say that. I think these past couple games, it's kind of hard for me to believe, that Cade only gets to the free throw line 4 times. As much as he drives and gets to the paint, it was this game and it was last game. So It's a little surprising, that he doesn't get to the free throw line more. I think sometimes he's refereed different because he's a big guard, and they treat him a little bit differently. But, as much as he drives, he should get more of those whistles, but there is more physicality. There is more grabbing, holding, and all that. And again, we are fine with that, right? We like to play physical. We like that style of basketball. You won't hear us whining about it, but, again, there is just more contact that's allowed. Thank you, guys.
You guys kind of got off to a slow start in the first half. Really, woke up in the third quarter. Kind of talk about where things turned, in the second half for you guys.
Just continue to play the right way. They were being more physical than us in the first half, and so we came out and set the tone, and that's what got us going.
Yeah, the three-point shooting, especially in the second half, just what did you see there? Was it more not getting good enough looks or their defense, or what did you see there?
For us?
Yeah.
We got great looks. We just got to knock them down.
The final shot, the final sequence, Coach said he liked what Cade shot, the look that he got. The shot that Tim had, what's your perspective on it, and how much will that one sit with you for the next few days?
I mean, you tell me. What do you think that was?
My opinion matters a heck of a lot less than yours.
Same. We're ready for the next game, ready to play, get back, bring it back here. That's all we can do.
How much was that the message inside the room just now?
That's the message.
Well, he took my question, but what's the message going forward when you have a heartbreak at the end, trying to get ready for the next game?
Stay together, grit and grind, our backs against the wall. We love that. We'll make it happen, do what we got to do. Bring it back here, one game at a time.
Beasley, you seem to find your groove today. How do you look to improve on that moving forward in Game 5?
Just continue to put my work in, continue to trust my shot, continue to get have my teammates trust me, and just keep playing the right way.